Let's say everyone, how y'all doing today? I am Crow, your entertainer for this show, and welcome to the episode. Entertainer for this episode, well, we'll get it one of these days. But anyways, welcome to the stream. How you doing, chat? For those of y'all that don't know me, I am I guess, I'm not exactly a VTuber. I just hide behind an avatar to help protect my identity. But yeah, I'm basically a VTuber, but not any affiliation with like Ninja Sanji or any of those. No, I use a program called Animes. It helps out, gives y'all something to focus on besides a disembodied voice. But anyways, I am Crow. I am a game streamer here. Well, not here on YouTube because this goes out anyways, but I'm a game streamer on YouTube. And I play whatever the heck I want. Or whatever bug starts biting me, which, thanks to my father having me mod his game and build his ships, I will be starting up I'll be starting up a Starfield in the near future. But yeah, I play whatever game hits that whatever mood I'm in. Usually it's some sort of RPG or open world. Sometimes it's a shooter. Sometimes it's a sim game like farming or building, because I'm really into the building. I'm really into engineering. Such as space engineers. But yeah, anyways, I stream Mondays through Fridays, generally barring any problems, because I suffer from chronic migraines. Mondays through Fridays, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a nice little chunk of block. I don't really see any high well-known people streaming during that time, and a lot of people really don't seem to stream during this time. Right now is a perfect block for anybody. But yeah, I'm a gaming streamer, not necessarily a role player, but I do some role playing in game. And on top of that, I take Saturdays and Sundays off. But anyways, enough about me rambling. Before we start getting into the game, as I was going to say, I would like to apologize for not streaming yesterday. I was so preoccupied. I was hurting so much, I didn't even bother giving y'all a notification, which you can usually find on my communities tab on YouTube, or actually, sometimes I post to my Discord, which y'all can find your ways there. I'm not going to put it in the chat or anything. But anyways, today we are playing Elex. It's an abbreviation. I can never know what it stands for. I know the X is Xennial. But it's weird. It's a post-apocalyptic sci-fi science fantasy game. High technology, medium magic. Middle of the road magic system. Sword, basically it's swords and planets in a sense. That kind of genre. Swords and science. But anyways, this is the first in the series. This is one of the games I play on and off all the time. But anyways, let's start a new game, shall we? Well, normal is what it's defaulted as.
Magalan, home to a civilization of millions. Until the comet hit. Earthquakes shattered its cities. Firestorms swept the planet. And as Magalan fell into darkness, the survivors faced a world that was unrecognizable. Fighting amongst the ruins of the old world, new factions arose. The Berserkers, the Clerics, the Outlaws, each with their own vision of the future. But it wasn't only the struggle for scarce old world resources that drove them, for the comet had brought something new. Elex, an element unknown to Magellan. It could fuel technology, change the evolution of life, open new abilities to those with the will to control it. For the clerics, it drove new technological innovation. For the outlaws, drugs to free their minds. To berserkers, it gave the power of magic. Seduced by Elix's power, some began to consume it. Addicted, overwhelmed, most degenerated into vicious, mindless mutants. But there were some who could control their addiction. To them, at the cost of their emotions, Elex offered strength, focus, and stamina. These people called themselves the Albs. Seemingly unstoppable, the Albs have waged war on all who will stand between them and their need to obtain Elex. Advancing from the frozen wastes of Zakor and their fortress Ice Palace, the Albs threaten the future of all the factions on Magellan. Now, as Alb forces prepare their final assault, Jax, renowned Alb commander, is sent on a solo mission. One Alb, selected to change the fate of Magellan.
Jax, you've failed your mission. You know our directive. There can be only one consequence for failure.
And here we have Jax, the protagonist of the game and all his wannabe Riddick glory. Yeah, that was the intro to it. You can't skip it. start walking. Start collecting everything you see. You think that's highlightable. Because you will need it.
I should be dead. I better move before they come back to finish the job. And I better find a weapon.
Well, missing talent, Constitution, huh? So I can already level up Constitution for melee. Because these items actually require certain stats to use in certain levels. It's mainly certain stats. So I'll just go ahead and apply. Okay, so what do we got on us? This is our stats. Basically, combat, survival, crafting, charisma, berserker, outlaw, and cleric. These are basically the 3 factions I guess you can join. Never really joined one. I don't remember. Charisma. All these are going to be important. Let's see. Iron bar. Two-handed. Yeah, there is magic in this game. It's more of a science-based magic, I guess you could say, than actually anything else. Okay, we have a small two small healing potions, which we won't need. Survive is a dangerous place to be alone. Elex corrupts creatures, reavers, Elex corrupting. My own people want me dead. I have to reach one of the free people settlement so I can get a weapon, equipment, and take stock of what I should do next. And basically, here's our map. It's big. Probably only explored this area since I've been playing it. Yeah. You can see it's got a few biomes. Probably where a crater hit. Where one of the meteor fragments hit. Probably another place where a meteor fragment hit. Definitely a meteor fragment hit. Probably even more meteor fragments. Oh yeah, caps lock is a crouch. Well, actually, it's sneak. Wonder who was hunting. Is it a threat? A gift? Well, actually, a gift in several European language actually equals a threat, so... And I actually mean it. It directly translates into a offing someone.
I must have been here for days. The Elex is gone from my system. I feel weak. Think, Jax. My weapons, my armor. Did Kantorock take them? No. If Kantorock had seen I was still alive, he would have finished the job. It was someone else. This is Idan, enemy territory. If Calyx returns, or if the Berserkers find me, I'll be dead for sure.
There's a reason he speaks like that. And I recently found out, like today, he actually speaks those lines. This is not his internal monologue. This is his external monologue. Actually, options. Gameplay. Level. Put that away. Options. Keyboard. Sneak. Camera speed. Key bindings. Gameplay. Level, log, consequence log, autosave, action hints, yes, radar, yes, where is that? Nope. Video, I'm looking for some gamma, not gonna bother with that. Gameplay, nope, sorry. The mic. Backspace it. Is it in difficulty? Close combat autofocus, okay. Quick, a heavy is E to combos. The longer the combo, the more damage you deal.
Old world ruins. Maybe I could find something useful in there.
Yeah, called a porta-john.
My skin. I look like one of the free people. There mustn't be a scrap of Elex left in my body.
And most people just disregard this part over here, thinking they can't get through. Go away, fly. Go away, fly. And if they do come over here, from the gameplay I've seen, they say like, ooh, well, can't get up there. I tell you what, you can. He vaults and mantles. There's a few goodies up here. But it's guarded. Or evade. Right. Whatever. Yes, they were trying to hunt that thing. And if they do make it up here, they don't come all the way back here. And pick this up. That will be a little bit useful. That is actually an amulet. Which, while the value is 400, lockpick +1, and armor +5. Y'all probably wondering why I haven't been taking damage. I'm cheating. Wiimote has a lot of the... Wiimote has this to inject cheats into, so I'm using Wiimote. I'm paying for it. I might as well use it. Mana plant. I'm gonna say game still got some bugs, but not like anything we can do about it now. Besides modded, and this does not have that many mods to it, I'm afraid. and that little spinny triangle is autosave. Okay.
U3, one of my crony units.
It looks like it took a lot of damage in the crash. That's unsalvageable.
I'm wondering where crony U4 is. If it's still active, then I might find it here in a den.
Finding that drone would be helpful.
And we have another quest. Well, crony U4, a combat drone, apparently survived the raid crash. He requires repairs, but should make a capable companion. I just need to find him. Definitely, first thing we do, rats. Hey, stop that. Get off of that thing. Sure there's nothing else over here? Wonder who left the bow. Wonder if they'll be wanting it back. Cultivator bow. Damage. No secret shot, no scatter shot. My dexterities and strength. Hey, for once, they actually require strength for a bow and not dexterity.
Rotting technology from the old world. That's all that's here. I'd better move on.
Fine, nothing else. Make sure to scavenge everything. Give me them shotgun shells. Some sort of map. What, are we there, or is this us? Come down, around, or you can come down and around. Dude, give me those shells. Fine, I don't get them this turn around. We shall stay in the building, killing rats. Oil lamp. And that you want to get used to. That's an Elex shard. Elex. Not an Elex shard, but it could be an Elex shard. Elex shards Elexit. Of course, it automatically does this.
I'm here in enemy territory. What was Calyx doing here so far from Zakor?
If I want answers, I need to find him. And, for that, I'll need weapons and equipment.
Wait a minute. That's a road, right? Or is that a river? You got a river. Not a river, more of a creek. Also known as a creek, but it's a creek. Y'all saying it wrong if you're saying creek. Unless it's Cane Creek. Or a Beaver Creek. But generally it's creek. Not really. Say it how you want it. It's that south of my mouth coming out.
Evacuation sequence initiated. Remain calm and proceed to the indicated exits immediately. Follow all instructions from service personnel. Thank you for your visit to the observatory.
Jetpack. Finally some luck. The guy that took my armor must have dropped it. Now, all I need to do is find a way out, cross kilometers of enemy territory, and find out why my brother tried to kill me. What could go wrong?
Worker pants. Scrap metal. Healing. That was squishy. Toilet paper. Paper and cigarettes. Not cigar, it's cigarettes. Like Seeger. I think that's the musician. Get off the desk, Jax. That's one thing he really likes to do. He's almost cat like that. He's almost a cat, the way he does that. That tape's not collectible. What's in that? That is Z fighting.
Edan. The land of the Berserkers. If they recognize me, they could finish Calyx's job for him.
I will say this, for those of y'all that know this game, know what's coming up, no spoilers. You can use coded language, you can beat around the bush. No spoilers though. Favorite introduction so far.
Come on, get up. If you're gonna make a habit of attacking people without warning, you should get better at it. I heard you before you even left the ruins.
Someone tried to kill me. They stole my armor and my equipment. Then I find you here waiting to finish the job.
First you attack me, then you accuse me of being a thief and a murderer? If I wanted you dead, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Trust me. You need to apologize.
Well, we don't apologize unless we have something to be sorry for or feel we're in the wrong. We don't feel like we're in the wrong.
Prove you're not the thief, and I might trust you. Only facts matter, not words.
Trusting people quickly out here is as good a way to get killed as walking around without a decent weapon. Which means you just got very, very lucky. I can help you find a safe place and new equipment, if you stop trying to attack me.
Why would you help me?
That's my job. I look for people out here and help them reach Goliath. You'll be safe there.
Safe? You could be some kind of slaver. What is it you really want?
I want this war to be over. Until then, Goliath needs more people to survive, and people need a safe place to go. Well, a safer place than being out here on your own. But you're welcome to stay and risk being picked up by an Alb raiding party. Between them and the Rotboars, you won't live long. Say, you didn't see anyone else up there in the ruins, did you? You're the first person I've found this trip, and it would save me a trip up there to check.
You can save yourself the effort. There's no one up there.
Well, then you got really lucky. An Alb raider crashed a few days ago, and their scouts came through looking for it. Trust me, you don't want to run into a party of Albs. But hey, enough talk. You need to decide what you're gonna do. I'm going back to Goliath, and you can come with me if you like. Safety, security, and you can find work to earn enough to buy equipment. If you want a chance to survive, it's the best offer you'll get. That's why I joined the Berserkers. Out here, drifting and hoping to stay alive. I knew it was only a matter of time before my luck ran out. I know joining a faction doesn't appeal to everyone, but it gave me purpose. And what have you got to lose right now? Nothing from what I can see.
I will come with you, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
Trust is earned. That goes both ways. You'd better remember that. Every choice you make adds up in this world. The way you speak to people will determine your course in life. Just take a look at yourself. No armor, no weapons, no companions. You've not exactly succeeded in life, have you? Well, all that changes today. Whatever you've done before, your life can start again. A new beginning. When the next Alb raiding party comes down from the north looking for Elex, the people of Goliath will defend you. You won't see the inside of a converter with us to protect you. Instead, you'll get a chance to prove yourself. To join us.
Why do you want to help me?
Like I said, Goliath needs people. Warriors, cultivators, hunters, storekeepers. Whatever your skills, we can find a place for you.
And you just take people in?
If you stay, you'll have to earn your place. But Be you cleric, outlaw, or alb. That's true everywhere. Sure, you'll get given orders and you'll have to follow the law, but it's not like you have things easy out here. Look, we can keep talking, but at some point, you gotta decide. So, what's it gonna be? Are you gonna stay here, or come with me?
What if I decided to leave?
Then you can go. You can only join one faction, but there will always be ways to explore the world. That's what I do, after all. We should get going. This is Rotboard territory, and you won't last long if a pack of them turn up here. Follow me to Goliath, and you can earn the Elex to buy armor and supplies. Trust me, you'll need them.
I will come with you to Goliath. Lead the way.
Then follow me, and if we lose each other for any reason, you'll find Goliath to the east, at the foot of the mountain. Just look for the light from our mana shrine. You can see that from a good distance away. Oh, and the name's Duras. Pleased to meet you.
Just lead the way.
Very well, and keep up. Keep your eyes open. We're entering the hunting grounds of some of the local wildlife.
Left shift.
And neither of us want to end up as rotboar food.
Seconds of which.
Let's go.
Dude, you're letting us, you're leaving behind valuable, valuable.
Okay. Watch your step. I've never come through this area once without getting attacked.
If it's so dangerous, why do you come out here?
Magalan almost died when the comet hit. A living, breathing planet turned to ash and dust. But the Berserkers are using their magic to bring our world back to life. Just look around you. Edan is the greenest place on Magalan. They need more people. And they offer anyone who comes the same chance to start over. We should move on. One downside of all this plant life is that you can't see the rotboards coming.
I want to find the thief who took my armor.
Well, for anything stolen near here recently, I would start with Ray. He's an outlaw I found out here a few days ago. Very jumpy. Definitely looking for something.
Where do I find him?
Huh. I don't know. He disappeared off to the northeast. I'm guessing he went back to Tavar. But, hey, I wouldn't rush after him. He's probably sold your armor by now.
Let's keep going.
All right. Then follow me.
What are the ruins over there?
Remnants of the old world. A reminder that the past can be left behind.
Can we find anything useful there?
Maybe. Maybe. A group of clerics came through this area a few days ago. A scouting party reconnoitering Goliath. Well, that was their plan. Instead, they ran into a group of rotboars. Got chased into those ruins and haven't come out.
Eaten by rotboars? That is no death for a warrior.
Concern for an enemy? Well, you're right. No one deserves that death. I wish more people would look for common ground instead of shouting our differences. Why haven't you joined a faction?
Why did you choose to join the Berserkers and not the clerics?
The clerics follow the god Kalan, who tells them technology will save us all. I don't believe in gods, and I don't think boxes of cables hold all the answers.
Maybe I should join the outlaws.
Huh. They might call themselves the kings of the desert, but they're just hanging on to survival like the rest of us. And that survival comes at the cost of anyone around them, even their own kind.
Maybe I should join the Albs.
You don't join the Albs. You're born one, or they choose you. That means most people are taken, rejected, and killed horrifically. The survivors are turned into mindless addicts. They might once have been free people like you and me, but Elex has turned them all into emotionless killing machines. Go to Zakor if you want, but all that will await you is misery and death.
I have no interest in factions. I cannot decide whether to join a faction out here. Let's go on.
Well, we have a choice to make. You're short of equipment. We could see if the clerics have left any in the ruins.
You want us to go into the ruins?
That's up to you. But there's a risk to that. So maybe we should just head straight for Goliath. I better warn you that the creatures in there won't take prisoners. It would definitely be safer to bypass them for now. So, what do you think? Shall we risk entering the ruins?
No risk, no reward.
Let's go into the ruins.
A brave choice. Opportunities are there to be seized.
Yeah, level up.
Those clerics should be around here somewhere.
Not right now, though.
I'll help you. We should get moving. Let's go. Let's go.
Looks like someone used this as a camp before now. We could use it. This place will come in handy.
Are you ready to go on?
Once my eyes adjust, yes.
Let's go.
Not felt that from back here. So he's out there.
I'll get this one.
Oh, you're bringing these along.
Are you ready to go on?
Don't know, are
These
you?
ruins look like they were some sort of machine shop in the old world.
You know about the old world?
Only what I've learned on my travels.
Ruins and wreckage. The old world is irrelevant.
Irrelevant? It's where we all came from. The Berserkers want to grow the world back to what it was. The other factions pick through its bones, hoping to find the technology it left us.
Do you often find clerics in Edan?
All the factions come here. For intel, for resources. We all take from each other. At least it's just raids from the clerics for now. There have been wars in the past. And it does seem like there are some clerics who want to repeat those mistakes and take us back into open warfare.
I don't know if that's actual a radio just static or something coming through. Hey, toilet paper! Old world money.
I'll get this one.
Well, I don't see you getting it. Explosive Red Barrels, brought to you by the Explosive Red Barrel Acme Explosive Red Barrel Corporation. Energy drink and small mental reserve. Cleric weapon. Cleric weapon. Hey, you need to zoom out a bit on this. That. I actually do like his shirt. It's almost stonewashed. I know it's supposed to be dirty. Take 4 Houses Part 2.
There was something hanging there.
That always felt out of place. It is a fine cup. You can drink from it or sell it. There's a sleeping bag, so... Scrap metal. Arrows. Mana. Wonder if those are empty or not. Nah, they're empty. Be nice to collect though. Magnesium torch. Powerful healing plant. A quiver of arrows, which usually means right around 80 or 90. Sometimes 60, depending on what type of bow you're using. Or what, it's actually more what type of arrows you're using. Only been about 50-ish minutes. Feels longer. Experience is experience is experience. Speaking of experience, For survival, I need Constitution all the way up. Oh, for radiation resistance. Good Eater, 6th Sense. Intelligence, Dexterity. What do I need for Charisma? Synthetic. Don't care about those right now. Attributes. 50, 40. Personality. So it's going to be a while unless I cheat, which I probably will. Lock picking. So it basically looks like dexterity and intelligence. At least it's going to be. So. That's the way I do it. Just throw it all in. Next level up, we'll throw it all into something else. Okay. After you increase your stats, they only used to unlock items and skills. Fried meat. Fried meat. Fried meat. Which our only ability right now is say craft fried meat. And to swing a blade like an idiot. I'll tell you right now, stone is not supposed to sound squishy. This compact dirt is not meant to sound squishy. It just is. Ooh, a teleporter. Turn on my adjudicator. I guess that is this. Basically my inventory screen. Metal scrap. By the way, you know you can get up there, right? I'm asking y'all, chat, not me, because that's one of the first things I did when I first discovered, wait, I can cheat with the jetpack? Well, the jump jet. Well, there's still something humming. Because we're going up. Sorry if you get motion sick. A lot of times I do on this. And landing just right is annoying as hell. Large bag of Elixir, $2.50. how I get my early game money. So far, I've never seen anybody attempt to scale that, as long as I've been watching people let's play this game. Projectile. It's not bullet, it's a projectile. I'd wonder who lights the torches, but I think I already know. Seriously, the ground should not sound this moist. I will complain about it, whatever thing you is, that you keep going, meow. Shouldn't really be sounding like that on this type of concrete either. But oh well, what are you gonna do for the summertime blues? Can't pick that. Can't pick that. Wait, that's where it is? Not the... Ooh. So coming back here as a point of reference for later quests is actually not a bad idea. When it said I could return here, they literally mean I could return here. No, I want to dumpster dive. I don't want to climb on. I want to dumpster dive. Scrap. But actually, this block right here Jax is standing on doesn't look to be too bad of a place to sit or do a little like a butchering. Or a little workstation. You just got to get it out and around and ugh. You're better off just making your own thing. But it looked pretty good. These things, those raptors, as they're called. Those toad things. Glad he got those. Mission report. We'll read all these once we collect everything. Now what's down that way? Not a rat. I got 2 rusty axes, so I really didn't need to pick up that other one, but I did. Small health healing potion. Why not take the med bottles? They're actually useful. Elex. I want to get into the backpack there. I keep thinking that right there, that Jack's standing on something. Propaganda. Aliens? There's actually aliens in this series. Huh. Or are they just demonizing another faction? Because clearly this is a pre-cataclysm. No, we're not playing Warcraft, but still. See? Toilet paper's toilet paper. Doesn't matter what a society or civilization or not you're in. Toilet paper's toilet paper. Oh, but some toilet paper is objectively better than others. Cannot be sold. Yeah. Climb, lockpicks. That hurt. I do like how you got the eye adaptation. Coming from someplace bright, and it takes a moment or three to adapt to the light in here. I want that vase. I want that vase. I want that picture. Now, I can't see a bloody thing in here, so... Tools. I'm going to put this on 4. Why 4? I'm going to drop it. Why 4? Because I've got a gaming mouse with the base 10 numbers, and it's easier for my thumb. Glad I'm not fighting those raptors in here. Give me the duct tape. You're gonna need it. Gemstone. Take the duct tape. One roll's good enough. No, it's not. One roll is never good enough. Ooh, gas cans, jerry cans. Those could actually be quite useful. Joras can help you survive. Yes, I know. I'm curious how many... Okay, 5. That's actually what the amount you actually need, because this is kind of like a little hidden side quest. You go around collecting clerics' things. And you just get the chance to explore to test out your jump jets. And learn how the game kind of works. need a bottle. Quite a few places to sleep. No, I probably wouldn't want to sleep here. Did I miss anything here? I usually feel like I missed something. Okay, I got that. I got up there. Okay.
Here, I found these.
Elex technology. It's forbidden to berserkers. Officially, you're supposed to hand it in when you arrive in Goliath. But that'll be your choice. Just don't go flashing those weapons around when we get back, okay? Some berserkers are really strict about the laws. Others are more lenient. You see, we leave the albs and clerics to rely on machines. In Edan, we use magic.
Well, in that case, let's hit the road.
Let's go on to Goliath.
Right. Follow me.
You say there were Alps in this area. How long ago was that?
The raider crashed a week ago. It's been quiet since then. Well, apart from the scouting party on the edge of the forest. It feels like something serious is brewing up there in Zakor. And that's bad news for us all. We should get moving.
I should be able to recover my arrows.
Let's go. We should get moving.
Clean what you kill. Dude, clean what you kill. Sheesh.
Let's go.
Going to leave it all there to rot. Technically, they are rot boars, but
We should get moving.
clean what you kill. Sheesh, is it that hard? Do a field clean right there? Do a field butcher? Bring it back. Somebody's bound to want it.
You should be able to make your way on alone from here. You can find supplies and get yourself back on your feet in Goliath. And then, the choice will be yours.
So I can just leave whenever I want.
You should try to get a better weapon and some armor before heading into the wastelands, but that's up to you. Have a look around our community. See what we can offer you.
What happens if you find an Alb here?
They try and kill us, so we kill them. Except the Separatists, a group of Albs that has broken away from Zakor. Maybe they could be allies.
You think the Separatists will help you fight the Albs?
Maybe these Separatists want to join the Free People. Maybe they're just another threat. But I'm sure that together, we can defeat the Albs. But, for now, the Separatists are outnumbered, without friends and defiant. They're already finding life is hard out here if you haven't joined one of the factions. That makes them jumpy, so I'd be careful around them. They're suspicious of everyone. Well, we have reached Goliath, But this is only the start of your journey. Look for me once you've settled in. You'll find me up at Warlord Ragnar's stronghold at the top of Goliath.
Contact. There are some Alb raiders in the area. Or they can report Zikor. Yeah, for starters, equipment, refugee, separatist. Zikor's directive. Some want to stop taking Elex, some defy the hybrids, others escape. I don't understand the term hybrids. Might have information on Zikor. Stolen equipment, out to get a Berserker warrior. Dura says, seems to recognize me. Not recognize me and to help. Okay. Activate the gate.
All right, you can stop there. In the name of the Hooded Crows, and with the power invested in me by the warlords of Goliath, I hereby challenge you to state who you are and what you want. You should know that Goliath is eternally vigilant in its search for Albs.
Dura sent me here.
Oh, you're one of Duras's hand-me-ons, are ya? You better think about reporting to Ragnar, or one of the other warlords when you get in then. They'll check you're not an Alb spy. All right. You can go in, but all weapons must remain sheathed. Start anything, and a paladin will turn you to ash faster than you can say, I wish that Duras guy hadn't sent me here. Oh, and don't steal anything, or flash technology around. I don't expect any more or less from you.
Understood.
Good. Then I welcome you in the name of the Berserkers.
Who are the Hooded Crows?
We are the warrior clan of the Berserkers. Our warlord Ragnar, proven in battle, worthy defender of Goliath, leads us as we stand to defend our cause from all who would oppose it, from within or without. We stand as guardians for fairness and justice, equality and order. All who wish to join the Berserkers must answer to Ragnar.
Who is Ragnar?
How can you not have heard of him? Ragnar the Fierce? Ragnar, son of Bajar? He is the highest warlord here in Goliath. Literally, he lives up there in the ruins from the old world.
Who's in charge here?
Weren't you listening? As long as Thorold, the great pilgrim and master of all magic, is away on retreat, Ragnar, warlord of the Hooded Crows, is in charge. Warlord of warlords, mighty and just, he is an example to us all. I wouldn't go knocking on his door unless you're serious about joining us. But you might get lucky and see him in the lower quarter. He likes to keep an eye on things personally.
Right, got it.
That's why Duras sent you here? To be recruited? You better join us and not the outlaws if you want to live. Follow the laws, impress people, and Ragnar might see fit to let you become a berserker. Break the laws, and we'll break you.
So, your leader Thorold is not in the city?
No. Master Thorold, the pilgrim, glorious, great, and wise, has gone into retreat. There he seeks answers. From there he will return to bring us victory. He will return as soon as his mission is successful. Until then, he has given Warlord Ragnar command of Goliath.
Okay, I've got it. So, what can I do during my stay?
Can you handle a weapon?
Yes.
Then you'll find work. We're short of people since the attacks began.
This place doesn't sound too safe.
Where is? With the Albs looking to tear down this whole world.
You're short of people?
Everyone's lost people to the Alps. Workers, cultivators, warriors. They're all looking for more hands. You'll need to earn your place. But there are tasks for all hands, and the shards to pay for them.
You use shards as money?
What else are you going to use? Everyone uses Elex as money. And don't start on with trying to barter your way with raptor shit. You'll need Elexit, or decent old world scrap if you want to make a deal.
It sounds like you're expecting trouble.
Outlaws, clerics, and now the Alps starting wars, and that's before we talk about mutants. Where have you been if you don't think there's trouble in the world? But don't worry, you'll be safe here. No Albs getting past me.
Is there somewhere I can stay in Goliath?
Maybe, down by the tavern or with the cultivators. Try the lower quarter. There's room there for honest men. Pay your way, or work for your stay, and you'll be welcome. We are the protectors of Magalan, and we welcome all free people here.
No Albs getting past him, huh? Yeah, one thing about the Berserkers here, they don't like technology. Or the technology they have, or more specifically the technology you have, don't use it around them. All weapons must remain holstered. If you can afford, if you can stop the habit of wanting to switch weapons all the time. No jump jets. No access to our inventory when anybody's around. If you want to do that stuff, you're going to have to go hide.
So, and what is your crime?
What?
I am Warlord Ragnar, patron of this Berserker settlement, while Master Thorold is on pilgrimage. Anyone who commits a crime must answer to me. Emissaries from the other communities also have to speak to me first. So, are you an emissary? Why are you here? Speak.
We could say we're an Alb defector, not from Medan, I'm nobody, I don't have to explain myself. But it's best to be honest right now.
I am an Alb defector. My people tried to kill me, and I'm seeking refuge.
Ah. You survived an Alb execution? Even if that is true, then you marched straight into the lion's den. So you had better think very carefully about your next answer. Again, what exactly do you want here?
I need your protection.
Well, Edan has become inhospitable in the last few months. But this is not a refuge camp here. Everyone who takes advantage of Goliath's protection must contribute. So if you want to be tolerated here, you must follow my rules. These rules are very simple. If you harm the Berserker community, you will pay. If you serve the community, you will receive fair compensation for it. I hope we understand one another, because if not, you will have to answer to me. Is that clear?
You're the boss.
Yes, correct. The quicker you understand that, the better for you. Heed my advice, and you will find the Berserkers to be good hosts. Is there anything else?
Do you think the Berserkers can stop the Alps from conquering Edan?
The Berserkers raised Edan from wasteland to forest. This is our home, and we will hold it.
I heard you had taken heavy losses.
War takes its toll. The clerics fought us, the outlaws have raided us. Now we must face the Alps. But the Berserker's roots run deep into the ground here. And we have something to fight for. With magic, with self-belief and hard steel, we have returned as many dead Albs to Zakor as they have left Berserkers dead and dying here. Cormag, Angrim, and myself will see the Berserkers stand firm. Talk to Angrim if you want to know more.
How is your war against the Albs going?
Our war? This isn't a war of our choosing. They attacked us. Then they sent a party to construct a converter in the north of Edan. You'll find the metallic ruins of it there. And the soil around that monstrosity holds the bones of the Albs that came with it. Since then, they have raided, rather than trying to hold ground in Edan. But who knows where and when they will strike next? Here, or in Tavar, or Ignadon. The war has hurt them, no doubt. Even their own kind has rebelled. There's a group of Alb separatists to the north. They continue their love of Elex machines, but they are fighting their own kind.
Master Thorold, what kind of man is he?
Thorold is not here at the moment. The warlords are in charge of the day-to-day running, though all owe their allegiance to him, the Pilgrim. He has taken it upon himself to go into retreat, to seek the answers we need for Edan to survive. His knowledge of magic is superior to anyone's. If there is any person capable of solving the problems we face, it is the Pilgrim.
Where can I find Angrim?
Look for him in the Warrior's Quarter, near the Mana Shrine.
Where is the Warrior Quarter?
That would be near the Mana Shrine. If you wish to find something in Goliath, take your feet out of the door and find someone else to be your tour guide.
Where can I buy armor like yours?
Ha! You can't simply buy a warlord's armor. You don't even have the rank of a cultivator, let alone that of a warrior. And you want warlord's armor?
Why not?
Slow down, friend. First prove to me that you would be a good cultivator. So, make yourself useful in the city, and we can talk about better armor for you.
Let's assume I help you out.
Yes?
What kind of special tasks would you have for me?
Special tasks? Why would you figure that I need someone who can do more than just the usual?
Because I see what's going on here.
Is it that obvious that we have some problems here in Goliath?
Yes, it's apparent.
I have to admit I underestimated you. At least you're observant. But it also takes guts to confront me. So you really want to help us out?
Yes.
There are many things to be done. Our people are dedicated, but we still have supply shortages. Food, medicine, machine parts, and other equipment. There are too few cultivators in the fields. Speak to the people here, and they can tell you where your skills are best used. Earn their trust, and you may earn mine. And if you're planning to join us, then I will have a very special task for you. A lot of people come to me, looking to join us, to climb the ranks. You look like you have ambition. If you earn my trust, you'll go far here.
You said something about a special job if I want to join you.
Correct. Then listen well. You must have sensed it out there, that things are changing, that something is happening. If we are going to survive and prosper, if we're to stand a chance against the Albs, I need to know what's going on there. That's where you come in. I need information about the other factions. Any information would be useful, but if you could bring me a report from the fort in Tavar, that would be very useful. So, be it the Outlaws, a trip to the Dome City in Abessa, or word from the clerics in Ignadon, I need information. Bring me a report from at least 2 cities.
Why don't you send one of your people?
Sending a berserker might get the other factions worried. Or they simply might not talk to one of us. Or worse, talk, but lie. You, on the other hand, might get some proper answers. Now, I can give this job to someone else if you would prefer. But then you would be passing up the chance to prove yourself. The journey will have dangers, but if you stick to the path, you should reach the other cities alive. So, what will it be? Will you prove yourself? Impress me, and you will earn not just Elexit, but favor, promotion, honor. We don't trust the secrets of our magic to just anyone. If you want such rewards, you need to earn them.
Notice he said we'll reach there alive, not in what condition.
About my support. I don't work for free.
Nor should you. A man must know his value.
Then you will pay me?
You will get paid for the tasks you're given.
You could pay more.
A man should know his value. You will get paid, and you should be satisfied with the rewards you're given. No one will cheat you here. But you should not expect charity.
What do I need to do?
Ask around the city. Help the people here, and they will give a good report of you to the warlord of their clan. Some are overburdened, or are doing things that are not in line with the law. Lend them a hand, and uphold our rules.
And that means...
Don't do anything forbidden by our laws. It is that simple.
Is there anything else that I can do for you?
You seem to take this seriously. That's good. Since I can't pass off my duties onto you, you will have to make yourself useful in another way. The cultivators are constantly bothering me with their requests. That needs to stop. Oh, and Erdor hasn't sent back any reports from the World Heart lately. Find out if he's all right, and if he needs anything. As you can see, there's always something to do here.
Where is the World Heart?
To the south of Goliath, down the path. Chances are he's just busy tending to it. But I don't want to leave that to chance. We cannot afford for anything bad to happen to it.
And that's not Ragnar the Red either. So, he basically said, ignore the main quest, do everything else instead. So, yeah, this is the game that actually got me started on making my own. Remember, don't draw out your weapons. And do not flash any technology. For all the people around here know, my jump jets, from the look of them, is just a fancy belt buckle or holster with cylinders of stuff in them, like spell scrolls or drinkable items.
Another incomer. Are you here to trade, fight, or just add another mouth to the masses? Because unless we get help, I don't know how we're gonna keep feeding the people we've already got here. They are supposed to be able to conjure stuff up with their magic, but can they do that with supplies? Can they magic up the food we need? No, they can't.
It doesn't sound like you're getting the help you deserve.
Don't pretend like you feel sorry for me. People like you are only interested in the power that comes from magic, not the problems of common folk. But then, what does magic do for me when I'm hungry? In any case, I won't let myself be deceived. Even if our magic can protect us from what is out there, it is no replacement for a full stomach.
What do you have to trade?
You can take a look at our stock. The selection is more limited than I'd like, but it's what we have. Of course, if we weren't besieged by outlaws, albs, and we're still pen-pushing bureaucrats, I could offer you more.
Are things really that bad in Goliath?
That depends who you ask. I'm sure there are some who don't notice how hard it is for everyone at the bottom of the pile.
Need 4 charisma. Can't click it.
It sounds like you have a problem.
Oh, I wish it was only one. But let's start with the Ison clan promising me regular deliveries from the Valley of the Damned, and then failing to get them for me. It's time Master Thorald returned from his retreat to put this right. But like everyone else, it seems like he has plans greater than, say, making sure everyone gets fed. If we don't get that food, we'll be living on hope and fresh air. Then, why should you care if our warlords don't?
Aren't you angry about that?
Of course I'm angry. My only motive is to keep people fed. If I'm going to achieve that, I need someone to talk to Angrim. I need someone to persuade him how serious the situation is. These warriors seem to think that fighting is the only thing that matters. But let's see them try fighting when they've not eaten for a week. Can you tell Angrim that's how bad it is? That if we don't start getting boxes of supplies, then the only thing he'll have to eat is boxes.
It sounds like these supply problems are getting you down.
No guards for escorting the supplies here or to distribute them afterwards. Outlaws and clerics stealing some of what we do send.
Yes, it's not just you. I had my armor stolen by an outlaw.
Outlaws. The one thing you can trust them to do is to steal things.
And you know where they take the things they've stolen?
Well, if they're true outlaws, there is only one place they'll take them. Straight to Tavar and a share of the profit.
Interesting to know. Where can I find this Master Thorald?
The Pilgrim has been gone for so long, I'm not sure anyone knows where he is. He announced that he needed to go into retreat for some higher purpose, and that was it. He left. All we know is that his leaving had something to do with Elex and mana. But what exactly, I don't think anyone knows.
Come on, let me click.
I will speak to Angrim for you.
Thank you. My hunters are doing their best. But we can't get by without those food supplies from the valley.
Can we trade?
Look around. Tell me what you need.
Oh, hatchet. Forge wrench. We're pretty good right now. Hood. Apple raw meat. Wood lice. Junctions to make a proper ring of power. Purchase. This is to sell. I think I'll sell one of those. And here. Anything here I want to sell. Ooh, itch. Oh, I was going to read the reports and all. Well, you don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. May need that. Sell that. Cigarettes. I actually may need those. Potatoes, shells. Keep in there that tape. Keep the wine on me. And food Suit, energy drink. I would like, actually, a hood. Weapons. Can't really use those right now. Now remember, we can't automatically just jump into our adjudicator and start doing things. There's that sword I'll be coming for eventually. No clickety-click. They do have crossbows, but I'd rather go for an actual bow than a crossbow. I think this is the bunkhouse.
You'd better not try anything.
I'm not trying anything, I'm just having a look around.
Are you lost?
Kinda, yeah. It's been a while since I've been here.
Ah, gunfire.
You must be
What
joking.
news from the fields?
You hear Yora's still
worry.
looking for volunteers to go up to the converter?
Good luck to
Yeah,
him.
yeah, that's how.
I don't know anyone who's going to risk that journey in a hurry.
You must be joking.
You hear an outlaw's been spotted up around the
I
main
hope they
gate?
can all come together.
You're the second person to tell me that today.
Yeah? Do you know if Ragnar's sent out
I
a
have
search
to go.
party yet?
Oh yeah, Ragnar's always popping in here to let me know his plans. Treats me like a brother, he does. What have we here? Welcome to the Berserkers. You want to make it all the way to the top? You must observe our sacred traditions. Most sacred of all, never have an empty glass. Tell me, what brings you here?
Well, it'd be hard to have an empty glass if you don't have a glass to begin with.
Is this your tavern?
It is indeed. Tavern, home from home, resting place for the hardworking man. We offer shelter to all loyal berserkers. You want something to drink?
Tell me. Idan is different to the other places I've been.
Well, there you have me beaten. I've never left Idan, but from what I've been told, the comet scorched the ground and what didn't die was poisoned by Elex. It's only here that the world is growing again. Generations of berserkers have worked hard to make this place. And now we have the World Hearts. The other lands should be welcoming us. They should be begging us to come and heal the world instead of attacking us.
Who are the Berserkers?
We're the only real free people there are. I know, we have our laws. But better that than a knife at your throat like the outlaws. Or an Elex edition like those elves. We're working together to make this world better. You work hard here, you're rewarded. There's no others will be so fair to you.
Why do you use such old weapons?
What? You think you can't kill someone with a sword? You don't need Elex weapons to survive. You ask the elves. Their technology against our magic, and they're the ones in the ground.
Maybe the Berserkers just got lucky.
Ha! Are you one of those people that looks at a shiny gun and thinks it's progress? Elex rots whatever it touches. Look at the elves. They might as well be mutants. They're unnatural.
What's so good about nature?
Have a beer, and you can taste it. Nature is magic. Real magic. Took the comet for people to realize that. So, that's what we do here. We work with nature. Nature gives us mana, and mana gives us magic.
I can't argue with his argument of have a beer. It's nature. Nature is magic.
Have you heard anything about the Alps recently?
Well, it's said that they were very active a few days ago. One of them Albs, Elex, they say, seemed to be very interested in the old observatory in the mountains up there to the west.
Elex. Do you know where he is now?
He and his troops went north. Pity.
He made it out just before the force sent after him got there. Must have had a fright. There have been no more Alps seen since then.
Do you know where in the north he has gone?
I don't really get any news from past the first border region up there in the highlands of Abessa. There's not many berserkers prepared to venture far into the Icelands. Hardly anyone who's seen the Ice Palace has returned alive.
Do you know anyone who made it all the way down to the Ice Palace?
Not that is still alive. There were a few warriors, but we lost them in the last attack.
Give me a drink.
What'll it be?
Let's see, soup, beer. And I'll take a soup.
We'll talk about
We're
it
getting
later.
the seedlings
I have
in.
to go.
I think the next few crops should go well.
Hard work pays off.
What?
I don't give a shit.
The shoulders upon which all berserkers
Those
stand.
raptors are deadly.
Warlord or warrior, we should never forget that.
He's gonna fuck up, and then we'll all have to deal with it.
Oh, they're going to talking about me.
Those Alps
exactly
got
Most
what I
likely.
was talking about.
Maybe they'll think twice before raiding us again.
Cultivator, cultivator.
Hasn't stopped them so far. They don't seem to care how many of their own kind die. Fanatics.
Oh, you know Kran, don't you? He was in here earlier. Says the workers are back strengthening the defenses. We'll be ready if those Alps come back.
Simple how easy an Alp can just infiltrate all these places. They just got to stop taking Elex for about a week or so. And come in as a fugitive or a wanderer. Not suitable for consumption. Don't know what that was for, but yes, I do walk in this game. If I get an option to walk, I'll walk. That's stealing. I don't want to steal. Steel mug. Steel broom. Steel toe boots. Steel plate armor. Steel bow too, if you can get it nice and springy. Those are mana crystals. Massive ones. Hey. You got a name. That means you're kind of important.
Well, there's a face I haven't seen before. Newcomer, aren't you?
You have a problem with new faces?
Problem? Me? Oh, I never have problems, only solutions. And I reckon we can solve problems for each other.
What problems?
of the financial kind. The kind where I've got money I'm just looking to give away, and you have empty pockets to fill.
I'm listening.
I'll bet you look like the listening kind. Except maybe being impaled up the unmentionables with a hot, rusty poker. But, and I'm getting to the point, here's me, right? A loyal and honest berserker, someone who knows what's right, what's legal and what's not. Then there's a newcomer like you. Well, any newcomer has the potential to make honest mistakes when it comes to legalities. And if you did, then I, as an honest berserker, could help put such mistakes right in a way that earns us both Elexit.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause I'm a hooded crow, not one of your rule-making Eisen clan, not a wannabe Hammer clan. I'm a good, honest, straight-talking, hooded crow.
Clans?
The Hammer clan, the Eisen clan, and the clan of the Hooded Crows. That's your berserkers. So, if you were to get your hands on rare, legally questionable items, I could, being a loyal berserker, take that trouble off your hands.
Rare items?
Rare is where the Elexit is. You could spend your life dreaming of Elexit, or spend your Elexit living your dreams. Your choice.
I feel like I'm about to get conned here.
You're looking for rare items?
I help people with problems. When someone discovers rare items that are legally questionable, I solve this problem without the need to take up the time of our busy official authorities. No fuss, no overstretching our legal authorities. It's much better for everyone. And all for the right price. I just do as any honest, loyal, law-abiding, practical berserker should do.
So he's one of like the shady lawyers you got about.
About these rarities.
Yes.
Give me a minute, folks.
What's the catch?
Catch? What catch? You'll earn a handsome amount of Elexit. Where's the catch in that?
Do you take me for stupid?
No. Stupid would only cause me trouble. Who wants stupid? Smart is what I need. Smart knows how to keep everyone happy. Smart knows how to keep the laws in perspective and turn a healthy profit. And I can see you're smart.
Can you get a hold of Alp technology?
Alptech is far, far too hot and Goliath, my friend. I'm a brave man, but no outlaw, no reaver. I mean, just the other day, I met a bounty hunter who was trying to track down an outlaw over something. Trust me, you want to stay away from that life and that merchandise.
Exactly what goods are you looking for?
Me? I don't want anything, but I might know a few people in need of mature healing roots. Born the cultivator knows where they grow, and if you could persuade him to let you harvest them, then maybe I could persuade someone to give you Elexit for them.
And if I just give the roots to Born?
You could, but then Born's not going to be as financially grateful as me. Meaning he'll pay you less if I have to spell it out.
Do you need any other items?
Well, there is something that needs acquiring and redistributing. You know the pit, right?
What's the pit?
Oh, it's a storage place. They keep unwanted items there. Well, Yora, the guy in charge there, needs help collecting things with Elexit in them. And here's you looking to be helpful. So, how about you help collect that stuff for him, then accidentally lose it on the way back?
You want me to bring you things with Elex in them?
Well, truth be told, Yora really doesn't like that stuff. And I know people who love it. So it would be winners all around.
Any more rare items you're interested in?
You've noticed the Mana Shrine, right? Big building in the middle of Goliath?
Yes.
Well, it just so happens that building contains all the Elex they use to make mana. And mana is magic in whoever's hands hold it. I'm telling you, out of nowhere, all you have to do is make it disappear from under Caldrum's nose.
Anything else you're looking for?
Not right now. If anything comes up, I'll let you know.
What's the rarest item you're looking for?
Well, there is one thing, but it's a bit special.
Tell me about it.
Well, if you're sure, once we talk about this, you'll be committed. It's all about trust on this one.
Just tell me.
Well, you see, Ragnar, one of the big bosses here, has something of particular interest to me. A family heirloom. Eric Eisenfaust's sword.
Who is Eric Eisenfaust?
You've got to have heard of him. He was one of the greatest warriors ever to fight for the Berserkers. Eisenfaust is a legend here. Kids worship him. Warriors want to be him. Not Ragnar's either. Who knows how he got the sword, but it wasn't legitimate, trust me. Some say Eisenfaust was the real founder of the Berserkers, that he took Amrek's dreams and made them real. They say that 50 years ago, Eisenfaust destroyed an entire army of the clerics' fighting machines using just this sword. Load of old hooey, of course, but even so, with his name on the sword, it's almost priceless. Almost. I'll give you a reasonably sized stack of Elexit for it.
Not committing to that.
What items do you trade?
Trade? No, that would be illegal. No, I don't trade. I run a sort of lottery, one where you pay me for a chance to win the item of your choice.
I have to gamble?
You could say that, but once you offer the right price, the odds are you'll always be a winner. I only have a limited selection. We are in Goliath, and the laws make a lot of items illegal. Well, you know what they say. One man's forbidden is another man's profit. Of course, as a loyal and honest berserker, you won't catch me saying things like that.
I want to make a trade.
Always happy to trade.
Ew, weapons. Thieves' cap. Sunglasses. Ew. So, 2,000. I want those sunglasses. Merchant shirt. Strength and all. Natural Elex. Instructions. I'm gonna need these. Thieves' cap. Sucks I need that strength and all for those. Healing potions. Resist cold. And you are...
Hey, what's that you're hiding there?
What are you talking about?
There, on your arm. What is that?
It's an adjuter. Haven't you seen one before?
I've seen one. I've seen several. It's Elex technology, and that sort of device is forbidden to berserkers here in Goliath. Carrying a piece like that openly on your arm could get you into trouble.
I'm not carrying it. It's an implant.
An implant? Well, that gives you a reason for not removing it. Well, you don't look like an owl. Too much color in your cheeks, too much shine in your eyes. That and you've not tried to kill me. Still, best you know that should you find any other Elex technology on your travels, you should take it to the pit for disposal.
How do you get anything done without technology?
We haven't rejected technology completely. We have rejected Elex technology. And as you can see around you, we have done fine without it. A clean life. Life as it was before the comet. Life grown from mana. Now, that's a better use for Elex than building devices. So we collect technology, extract the Elex from it, and throw the scrap into the pit.
The pit?
That's where we take all forbidden technology. Once the Elex has been extracted there, it goes to the mana shrine, and the junk left over goes down into the pit. We cure the soil of Elix's poison and use it for healing. You will find our healers on the upper ring. They'll show you how we use its power.
Why not do this and use technology?
You sound like one of those technophiles, looking forward and not knowing their history. Listen, there are books from the Great Fall that say there were other ways to power machines, but that most of them poisoned the air and the soil. And so, Amric and the Forefathers decreed that all technology that poisoned our world should be forbidden. And right at the time machines were forsworn, and we started to make Magalan pure again, mana was given to us. Magic is nature's reward for our rejection of technology. And if you have magic, why would you want technology? So the Albs pump Elex into themselves, the clerics feed it to machines, and we transmute it into magic.
I can tell you why you want technology and magic. Gun mages.
Surely technology makes life easier.
Such is temptation. The Albs take Elex, they get stronger, but what have they become?
Victorious. They're beating you.
In the short term. They don't even know what they're fighting for. How can they ever be victorious if they let themselves become machines? They have a love of Elex, a need for it, but as to why, if we knew that, perhaps we could talk with them. But they have retreated into Zakor, only to be seen when they come to kill. And they're changing, becoming less human. While our mana helps us cast magic, it's toxic to the Albs.
But Albs can cast magic.
Yes. Now there is something I don't understand.
So if you need Elex, why do you want to get rid of it?
Amrek's paradox. We are told Elex is the center of all ills in the world, and yet it is also the cure. So we collect it, transmute it, and hope we can win the race against those who would use it for destruction. You could help us with that.
You want me to collect Elex?
You must have seen that monster made of metal that sits on the horizon? That Alb converter?
What about it?
The Albs built it to refine Elex here in Edan, but our warriors forced them to abandon it. That machine is a thing abhorrent to nature. But we can make use of it. Well, of the Elex in it. Amrek's paradox. Let's take that horror and make it magic. It won't be an easy task, but I need to get some parts from the converter that have a high Elex concentration in them. Can you do that?
And if I get caught bringing Elex into Goliath?
You have my absolute word that this is official business. I told you, we need this. Amrek and the Pilgrim agree. Magic is nature's cure. Technology, its curse. The world hearts will purify Magalan without the need for machines. It's up to us to tidy up the mess that those machines have already made.
If Elex is so bad, why do you trade using Elexit?
You mean, why not turn it into mana?
It's Elex, isn't it?
Yes, but the concentration in it is just too low to produce mana. Maybe one day we'll manage it, but until then, it's useful. Everyone spends it, so we do too. I'm glad it's the Pilgrim and the Warlord who have to decide all these things. It makes my head hurt.
Dang.
So, you won't be confiscating my Elexit?
Oh, we need as much of it as possible to buy the things we need. So please, trade while you're here.
I will get you the converter parts you want.
Good. Great. Thank you. Be careful, though. Last guy we sent disappeared. He promised he'd be back quickly. Never seen again.
Dun dun dun. Up, folks. With that, I'm going to save the game. And I'm going to say, since we got the 2 hours or so, it's 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard where I'm at, that this is the end of the episode, folks. Do what you normally do after the end of these shows, because I know I will be. But for the most part, why enter the arena if you don't have to? Hope y'all take